Hey baby, today I'm playing to- today I'm playing Toy Blast. Last time I played, I completed 390 and a bunch of others before that. So let's go on to 300. Let's go to let's go to 391, which is a piggy bank level, and I'm first on this one. And there's ice cubes as well, intriguingly enough. It looks fun all the same, though, like it'll be satisfying to do. Like when I get all these power-ups together, for instance. Yeah, so now's a good time to turn all these greens into propellers, like so. I'm effectively managing to target the ice cubes, aren't I? Now it's just a matter of eliminating or smashing up the piggy banks, it would seem. Wonder if I can get double Rubik's Cubes here. Yes, I can. Being elite. Think I'll try to go for doubles again. Double Rubik's Cubes again, in fact. Although, I actually might not get it, unfortunately. So let's just go for something a little more attainable, I'd say. Yes, I've won again. Made it look quite easy as well, didn't I? And look at that score I've got. Let's get on to 392 now, which I'm second on. Just a simple matter of smashing up sweet jars, it would seem. But alas, we have these igloos here which constantly respawn ice cubes. And ice cubes can be the bane of many people's efforts on these Toy Blast levels. Well, they keep on taking up space and expanding, producing more of them next to each other constantly the longer you leave them there to interfere with your plans and all. I mean, they seem to be giving me a bit of a tough time this time, don't they? Haven't got many moves left either, have I? But still I remain unperturbed. Yes, this is going to be a fail, as it seems. And it is. Let us try again. Throat's still bugging me slightly, but that'll probably be just because I'm talking, won't it? And trying to be fast talking and eloquent while I'm at it as well. Bit tired as well. But with how I only have a limited amount of time before Toy Blast is no longer playable on Facebook, I want to play as much as possible in videos so that I can get to level 1700 so that I've completed all the levels I possibly can on video. Quite hard this with the design, with the layout of the level and all the ice cubes coming constantly, isn't it? Constantly spawning from the igloos, which constantly produce the ice cubes. Yeah, battling the ice cubes is one thing, but having to eliminate the sweet jars as well is another thing, isn't it, eh, baby Jules? Typical the ice cubes are formed to break up the joining of squares that I was planning to do there, isn't it? That's one of the problems with the igloo levels, constantly spawning ice cubes, isn't it? Won't it be tragic if I only manage to complete one level after going to the effort of making a video when I'm tired and all? Not very tired, just can feel it in my eyes a bit. I mean, I've hardly managed to smash any of the jars so far, have I? Was hoping to get more greens here so that I could combine some power-ups, but not getting that lucky, am I, today, at this point, it seems. Oh, well. Can always try again. I must be running low on lives, though, now, I'd imagine. Look at this, I can hardly make any moves, can I? This could end up being a good thing, though, couldn't it? Especially if I manage to get 2 Rubik's Cubes next to each other, like right now, for instance. I think it will. Oh, that was a nice stroke of luck, wasn't it? Wonder how many lives I've got left. And I'm first. 2, not bad. So that was the level I just did, I think, 392. So let's go on to 393 now, which I'm second on. Bubbles to burst. And this is a hard-looking layout as well, isn't it? With just narrow strips of colours and boxes. Obviously, upward shooting propellers will come in handy here, won't they? Seem to be doing quite well, though, don't I? Even though I can't make any moves over here where all the bubbles are now. Yes, to be hoped I haven't messed myself up here, isn't it? Now that downward shooting propellers aren't really all that useful to me anymore. And they're all I seem to be getting pretty much. And there was me thinking I was doing really well at first as well. Yes, giving me nothing but downward shooters, isn't it? Or should I say vertical shooters? Yes, giving me, not good, just giving me like 2 hard levels in a row, is it? Let's try again. So last time I had trouble with the ones on this side, so maybe it'd be prudent to try and eliminate these first, eh? After all, it's important to try and learn from our mistakes in life, isn't it? Now, if I'm right, it'll be a good thing that we've got rid of all the bubbles over on this side, won't it? If I'm right about my strategy this time. Thought it'd be wise to get the propeller on this column where there's more bubbles. And it looks like I've done it. And I'm first, which I'm proud of. So that was 393. So let's go on to 394 now. This looks like an interesting design, doesn't it? Have you noticed how my OCD seems somewhat better today as well? Even though it felt worse when I was playing Half-Life Opposing Force before. With how I've got these 2 TNT boxes together, it might be wise to... Although no, well, it might be wise to try and get these middle toys closer to the bottom anyway. Because I won't be able to reach the ones to the sides with the combined TNT boxes. So yeah, let's do this. Well, that wasn't quite as effective as I'd hoped, but it was partially because I was forgetting that I had to hit these piggy banks twice without they've got the burglar outfits on them, which means they can withstand a hit, and it takes 2 to smash them. At least I've got more room to work on this level anyway. Although my moves are getting perilously low, aren't they? Looks like I might lose my last life here though, doesn't it, sadly? Unless I get lucky here. And I think I will get lucky. Good score as well, eh? So let's continue. And get on to 395 now. Don't those multicoloured bricks look nice, eh? Yeah, so let's get started, and that's an interesting score I managed, isn't it? Exactly 100,000 points, and how she was just 10,000 ahead. Don't often see nice and neatly rounded off scores like that, do you, in these types of games? Intriguing design with the bricks and jars all neatly lined up and arranged as well, isn't it? A sunny gem. And I just started to wonder, it makes you wonder if the Smarties, the sweets in these jars, doesn't it? Even though they're all the same colour and whatnot. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. Not getting very many good possible moves here, am I? That's, I suppose, somewhat concerning, I suppose you could say. Still, now things are jumbled up. Maybe things will start going better for me. These have been some pretty hard levels, some pretty taxing levels, though, I think, with how I've been concerned about running out of lives for so much of this video. Even now I'm running low on moves again, aren't I? Still, it looks like I'm going to get double Rubik's Cubes here, which I think will win me the level. Yes. that. We've got help, of course. Okay, so, how long have we been going for? 26 minutes. I'll keep going since, I've only got one life. I might lose it soon. Yeah. What? Okay. Thanks. Yes, and, another sweet jar level. My parents are going out to post some mail right now. So I'll be in the house on my own as I finish this level. Lots of sweet jars here, isn't there? Tons of them, in fact. I wonder if you'll constantly keep falling down on the level, or if there's like 38 of them here on the one screen. Can't be bothered taking the time to count them, really. Especially given the time constraints involved. Kinda hard to get the good power-ups next to each other, or even at all, or even farming them at all on levels like this where the colours of the boxes are perpetually changing, isn't it? So, for the time being, I'm going to try and make the most of the propellers. Even though on their own they don't really have a drastic effect on one's progress, really. A drastic effect on the levels and on the goals that you have for the said levels. Still, the sweet jars are kind of running low a bit now, aren't they? So I'm starting to think I can do it after all. Because I'm elite. Hopefully this propeller will shoot downward. Yes. Okay, see you after. See you after. Only 4 jars left to get now. Can I do it, I wonder? Hopefully this propeller will shoot downward. No, of course not. Still, this is good fortune. And I win again. Oh no, I don't. There's still one more to go. Will this propeller shoot sideways, I hope? Yes. I win. Not a great score, but at least I did the level. Let's get on to 397 now. A toy level, and I'm first on it. Lots of Easter eggs here and lots of toys. About 8 of them, it'd seem. I find it satisfying on levels where there's lots of toys that you need to get to the bottom of the screen when you manage to get a lot of them to the bottom at the same time, and you hear all of the excited cries, all of the victory cries in rapid succession. Sounds kind of funny sometimes, I think. Thing about being on your own in the house is that little sounds that you hear get a bit scary and alarming to her, don't they? You start wondering if it's an intruder or a ghost or whatever. After all, I think we've had ghostly encounters in this house. Not overwhelmingly scary ghost encounters, but ghost encounters nonetheless, I think. I mean, I know it's broad daylight and all, but still, these things can happen, can't they? Still, at least I will lose the level right now. I've got an extra life since my time for getting another life has almost elapsed. After all, I'm not going to do it. So let's get started with my last life. And this is a good move at the start. Well, not really, since it won't have any effect on the level. It's just produce a power-up. And naturally, I hope for something more groundbreaking from my moves. Something a tad more exciting and drastic and dramatic. That kind of thing, baby dolls. Can you blame me for being ambitious after all, eh? Kinda hard to get the colours together here, isn't it? But I'm managing it now, it'd seem.
Yay!
Yes, indeed, I'm managing it. That sounded funny, didn't it? Might as well finish the level in style, I suppose, with these two combined. I know I've probably been going longer than... I know I've probably been going longer than half an hour now. Can't really bear to look to see how long I've been going. That's a good score, isn't it? So, that was 397. Let's go on to 398 now. Oh, this is fortunate, isn't it? A Rubik's Cube right at the start. Can hear tapping sounds, but they're probably from outside, eh? Probably dripping from the taps, I'd imagine. In the bathroom. Although why wasn't the hearing done before, I wonder. Be nice if we could get these Rubik's Cubes together here, wasn't it? And now I think we're gonna do it. Yay me. So now it's just a matter of collecting slices of toast from the toasters, it would seem. Wonder if we can get double Rubik's Cubes again. If not, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, with how well I'm doing. Well on my way to doing this level now, aren't I? Gonna try for double Rubik's Cubes again. Whether I get them or not is another story. Yes. They give a lot of points, you say. So guess. Yes, getting double Rubik's Cubes is conducive to getting high scores for levels, as you can see here. And by the way, with that being level 398, that was the most ever penalty minutes Bob Probert managed to get in one NHL season during his career. As you can imagine, he had a ton of fights that year. Lots of sweet jars and bricks here to deal with, to contend with, isn't there? Yeah, when Bob Probert got those 398 penalty minutes in that one year, he made a record for the most penalty minutes any Detroit Red Wing player has ever had in one year. That record still stands to this day, by the way. 10 years after Bob Probert actually died, in fact. No wonder his family spread his ashes in the penalty box in the Joe Louis Arena, which is where the Detroit Red Wings used to play their home games. I think now they play them at a building called Little Caesars Pizza or something like that. An interesting fact is that once Detroit enforcers Bob Probert and Joe Cosa, not sure how you pronounce his surname, Joe Cosa, but once they appeared in this advert for Little Caesars Pizza, because I think Little Caesars Pizza is some kind of a pizza place in Detroit, and I think it's run by some rich person called Mike Ilitch or something like that. I don't know. And I think he's also the owner of the Detroit Red Wings team, in fact. So, guess it makes sense that they decided to. Guess it makes sense that they decided to do a little cross promotion there, right? I can hear car doors outside now. Sounds like my parents are getting home. Wonder if I can get double Rubik's Cubes here. I'm running low on moves though, aren't I? Oh, that could have been a mistake, couldn't it? Guess I'll try making propellers out of the yellow squares, even though there isn't many of them on screen, unfortunately. Don't think I'll do it, because even after getting rid of all these sweet jars, I'll have to deal with the bubbles once I came close, though, at least. Anyway, I've run out of lives, so it's time to end the video. And I played for a shockingly long time as well, didn't I? When I was taking all that time carefully deciding on what moves to make, I didn't think it was taking that. Didn't think it was taking that much time with my moves. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see what file size this video is with the settings that I used for recording. So without further ado, I'll bid you all farewells, all my viewers out there. Goodbye.